Hey everyone, I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This is 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. I wanted to look at a game against only player I ever played who had already been the world champion in a slow game. I've played Magnus Carlsen, but that was on the internet. This is Vassily Smyslov. I played Anand, but he became world champion after I played him. This game was played against the Dutch player Kik Langeweg. And the goal of my life is to play somebody whose name is Kik. Anyway, this was played in Amsterdam, 1971. And I liked the game because of the way it ended. It started out very positional. So it doesn't seem like it's going to be a miniature. Most of my videos are miniatures because it's 5 minutes with Ben. So, boring, double fianchetto. Okay, nothing serious going on. This position, Smyslov offered a queen trade. If Langeweg would have traded queens, there wouldn't be a 5 minutes with Ben because Smyslov would have probably won a boring endgame. White played queen f4, which is good for us. Knight c6, castles, rook d8. Now, for reasons I don't understand, Langeweg played queen a4. Maybe he wanted his bishop on f4. I don't know. Okay, Smyslov castled. Rook d1 seems like a strange move too. a5. I already prefer black in this position. Now, Langeweg hasn't moved his queen enough, so he kicked his queen over to the king side, queen h4, putting it at h. Now, Smyslov played a nifty tactic. Bishop takes f3 and knight d4. So we're threatening to mess up white's pawn structure. If the bishop moves to, let's say, g2, then e2 is hanging. So Langeweg decided he hadn't moved his queen enough, played queen e4. Not very good. Then Smyslov played e6. And now Langeweg made the losing move. I think white's much worse here. He played bishop g5. Now the game had a very funny ending. And it had to do with white's queen getting sort of trapped on e4. He played f6, never play f6. But this was 1971. That rule didn't exist yet. Now, white made another mistake. I think the best move is bishop c1, which is pretty bad. Played bishop f4. And now Smyslov played g5. And now the white queen can't go back to h4 later. So after the bishop retreated, black played f5. And Langeweg realized he had moved his queen too many times. In this position, Langeweg decided to resign. Probably a bit early, but I'm sure the engine would say something like +4 for black. Obviously, and frankly, queen e3 loses to knight c2, forking the queen and the rook. And queen b7, I'm sure loses for many reasons. The simplest is just to play g4. The bishop moves somewhere, then we're a pawn up with strategically winning position as well as a pawn up. I wouldn't resign, but Langeweg moved his queen like 6 times, and it's terrible. It's walking into forks, blundering material, getting trapped on b7. So a very quick win for Smyslov from sort of a boring positional opening. Wasn't Kik's best game. And after the game, in an interview, they asked Smyslov what he thought of his opponent, And Smyslov replied, I kicked him to the curb. Man, the truth hurts. I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This has been 5 Minutes with Ben. Hopefully I'm better soon. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.